Today's cards that I'm using are Keepers of the Light Oracle cards by Lily Moses has done the artwork, and the wonderful Kyle Gray. I love Kyle. He's a Scotsman like myself, and he loves a tattoo as well. So he has a lot of cards. Hi. He has a lot of cards and decks, and I do have several of his decks here with all my others, but I haven't used these ones for a while. These are the Keepers of the Light. Hi Paige, how are you? Thank you. Yes, I've been at the Spiritualist Church today doing live presentation of my mediumship to about 16, 17 people in the room. So most of the people got a message today, and I'm just having a quiet moment at the moment, just going through a few things. It's very hot here in Melbourne, Victoria, Australia, and I'm not quite sure what the temperature is, so I'll tell you. We are about 37 degrees. It's 6 o'clock at night, daylight saving time. I hope you had a great day, Paige. Taking your little boy out for a drive. I had a workshop yesterday for my students. A lot of them couldn't attend, so it was 4 of us plus myself, and we did vision boards. So we have workshops once a month, the first Saturday of every month. So the next one will be the beginning of March, and I think next month we are trying to do a different thing each month, or a different theme, and we are hoping to do some flow art with my friend Dorothy. Come in and teach us all about flow art. We may have someone come in, another lady, Melissa, who does spirit art drawing. She'll draw guides or anyone that's around you. She's very intuitive that way. And yeah, we're looking forward to a few things. And I think we were going to do a crystal shop excursion if I had enough people, to a warehouse nearby my home. So as well as practicing mediumship and their psychic abilities. So I have a very good group of students, and we meet Wednesday nights here from 6:30 to 9. So if anyone is interested in psychic or mediumship development, I have opened it up, not to this group is closed, but if there's enough interest, we will start another class for everyone. But at the moment, we're just doing once a month, open to others. So if you are interested, come along and try it out. And we might do some Zoom classes as well, coming along the time. So yeah, you had a lovely day at the beach. Perfect weather for it. Absolutely perfect weather. Yeah, perfect weather, Paige. Yeah, so I've just popped on today to just familiarise you with who I am. I'm a psychic medium. I have my own business. I work from home. I do online readings as well. I teach, I have classes, I have workshops, I have events. I did a lot of events last year. Dinner with a medium, lunch with the medium, cocktail with the medium, and they were very successful. Our last one was the one at the end of November. Everybody got a goodie bag. It was clairvoyant with a cocktail, and they had a beautiful meal at Times Restaurant in Berwick here in Melbourne. And all the businesses in the local area, people I didn't know, they all contributed to these goodie bags, and there was so much in there as part of their ticket. So no events coming up at the moment, except for my private retreat for my students. We are going away soon to Phillip Island. We are looking at a 3-day weekend, so that is something that's coming up very soon. And if that is successful, we're going to open it up to the general public and organise another psychic mediumship development retreat. It's not expensive. We are keeping the costs down so people can afford it. It includes all food and tuition and your accommodation in a motel type situation. So that's something I'm looking forward to. I'm also looking forward to the Bohemian Summer Festival. It's mostly a ladies and children event, which is the other side of Geelong in Ballon. And that's coming up in the 15th, 16th and 17th weekend. I'm not sure if there's still tickets, but there's glamping, cabin accommodation. People are camping, sleeping in their cars, so much going on at that festival. I'm really looking forward to just relaxing and taking it in. I hope it's not too hot, but anyway, that's all part of it. Hi Monica, how are you? Good to see you here. So if anyone would like a card while I'm here, I'm quite happy to pull a card. But like I said at the beginning, I am using the Keepers of the Light Oracle by Kyle Gray. And these are beautiful cards. So I just use my intuition, and my guides will talk to me at the same time, giving me information that might be relevant to you without disclosing any personal information about yourself. It's a very generic reading in this sense because we are on a public platform, and I do private readings. So if you are interested, I think my website is tagged in this comment page. Hi Joe, all the way from, oh, I forgot where you are. Is it Texas or over far away in the USA? How are you? It must be freezing there, but we are 37 degrees today, Joe. So I don't know if you miss Melbourne weather, but I'm sure it'll be freezing and snowing where you are. Yeah, so if you do want a private reading, yes, I do private readings, and my Facebook page is Denise Wilkinson Psychic Medium. I do have a private group too where I go live often, and anything that I'm doing, well, I will post in there, and that's the same name, and it's under the private group. I also have YouTube, which I might have tagged on here. Same name. There is a couple of podcasts on there that I have done with some colleagues and friends about mediumship, where I started, how I got to where I am. So if you're interested in that, those live podcasts are on there as well. And I also run a group called Heart of Victoria Spiritual Community. If you want to join that, that's open to everybody to advertise their business, share workshops, events, anything that's of interest in the spiritual community. So people can see upcoming events, anything to do with spiritual stuff. So any business can advertise in there, join, like the page. It's all free. And that is a public-private group. There's over 1,200 people in that group. So if there's something in there that interests you, follow along, join the group. I'm admin of that group. So that's sort of a little bit about me. So what I will do is, I've been asked by Paige if she would like a message. So Paige, this is for you. Boston, that's right. I knew it. Oh, I knew. I forgot. Put me on the spot. Boston, yes. All right, Paige. What does Paige need to know, Spirit? So the first thing Spirit's saying to me, okay, is I'll just go with the card. It's called Ascension, and it's Serapis Bay. Now, this is moving into your true self and rising above the darkness because the light is there. The message that Spirit was saying is that, you know, just be true to yourself with what you're doing and how you're getting there, because there's nothing to fear about what's coming up for you. All the information that you receive, or spiritually, or any connection, is correct. You just have to have a bit more of a will, is what they're saying, to progress forward. Now, I know time is a factor in all those things, but the spirit world is saying to me they want to give you more time. They want to give you time. So if you can find some time for yourself and use that wisely, I think a few changes might happen for you. I don't know if there's some study coming up, or you've got to study or study hard, but I don't feel, or they're giving me the indication that you're not going to be in the job that you're in for long. It suits you, but it's not a long-term thing. There's something else on the horizon, and when you get the time, you're going to automatically flow into that, and it's part of your ascension and being more true to who you are. Obviously, a few things are holding you back at the moment, and it's a little bit difficult, but once you just have that little bit of a realization that everything is going to go for you quite well. The future is already there for you. It's just, you've just got to give it some more time. So I hope that makes sense. It's a bit cryptic, isn't it? But I'm looking at your comments to see if you comment. That's why I'm not looking at the camera straight ahead. I do apologise, people. Okay, I need to look over here at the comments again. Okay. Hi, Di. How are you? Lovely to see you. I'm going to pull a card for Monica first, Di, because she's on the list there. So, I don't know you, Monica. So, here is your card for this evening. February the 4th, Melbourne time. And quite possibly, I'm going to shuffle again because I just got distracted for a second. Because I have a feeling that I'm not in my private group, that I'm in my outside public group. But that's okay. Last time I went live outside of my private group, I got a lot of people infiltrating the comments and, you know, those scam people. And I think I've clicked a button today to stop that. So if you do get anything, please ignore them. They're not from me. They're nothing to do with me. They privately message you trying to get a reading or fear tactics. Please ignore them. Okay, Paige has said she's got some study coming up. Oh, I didn't know that. So there you go. New ventures with hopes of a new job. Fabulous. So thank you for reminding me, and just to be me. Absolutely, just be you. There is no other way. It's just the time. It's coming. No need to force it, because you're just going to get more overwhelmed with everything. Just plod along. It's all happening. It'll get there. All right, back to Monica. Sorry, Monica. Just reading those comments. Okie doke. Yep. I'll get a couple of cards out to everyone. All right, Monica. What does Monica need? For you, Monica, first thing my guides have told me, there is a new job on the horizon for you. And we have Lady Portia. Beautiful card, lovely pink. I feel that you have a huge heart, or pink is important to you as it is to me. So do what you feel is right, and an important lesson is unfolding. So with the new job on the horizon, or there's some new change around you, I feel that you've been stuck in a rut, or you haven't been listening to your own body or your own self just to feel what is right, because this card is saying to you, do what you feel is right. So the important lesson is unfolding. So there's something going on around you at the moment where you have felt stagnant in your own energy. And I feel for you, the pink is opening up your heart, or opening up how you feel is going to be very important. It's time to start receiving those messages, start listening to your body, or if you are hearing things, open up, open your heart. I hope that helps. It's a bit cryptic. I feel like I need to pull another card for you, Monica, a bit of a confirmation card. Because, you know, we are talking live on Facebook to messages that are written. And, you know, I'm not seeing the actual person, and sometimes that does help with the energy, definitely. So maybe that taps into what I just said, downloads and understanding. So if you are receiving messages, please listen to your body, listen, however those messages are coming. Truth is being revealed, deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. So if you're a spiritual person, I feel that they're trying to get messages to you, trying to open up your heart chakra, open up your heart and start living the life that you're meant to. And as I say that, I tingle. So there must be something in that for you. If you're feeling stagnant in yourself, within your own emotions, maybe it's time to navigate towards something else. So if you are getting random thoughts out of the blue and they're very inspirational, this is a way Spirit will connect with you. So I'll leave that with you, and I hope that helps. Thanks, Monica. So you can let me know in the comments if anything that resonates with you there. Okay, Di. A card for Di. How are you, Di? Oh, I've worked all afternoon at the Berwick Spiritualist Church, and I was very tired, but I was sitting in my study playing with my lights and doing a few things, and I'm going to do a lot. I just feel very inspired. I'm sure I'll be tired later. Lady Nada, Heart Awakening. Very beautiful card. Awaken to acceptance and divine love, and give and receive in balance. For you, Di, I feel for you it's also listen to your heart, is what they're saying to me. You don't need to give in to every person or everything. So listen to your own heart on what it is that you want to do or where you want to go. They're saying to me it's very important that you listen to yourself. I feel maybe you have a few people around you don't accept you or always telling you what to do or giving their advice, but it doesn't really resonate with you. You don't feel it in your heart. You don't feel that it's yours. So maybe just accept those comments and things from other people. That's what they've given that to you, but you don't need to take it on board. So that's the giving and the receiving in the balance. So I feel for you that it's more about listening to your own thoughts. And we've got one that's flipped out. And remember that only one love is real. Miracles will occur naturally, and Spirit has your back. So that's that heart awakening thing. So expect some miracles with it. So remember that only one love is real. And then this one is trusting your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. There's a lot of things about love in your cards, which is interesting. So there must be something connected to your heart or the feeling around it. So accept the feelings and the thoughts and using that intuition that you've got. Don't be sidetracked by other thoughts or things that you're watching on Facebook, or stick to your own beliefs is what I'm being told. I hope that helps, Di. So thank you. Thank you, Monica. Yes, you've felt stagnant. Yes, and there's some energy around you. Yes, they're trying to get your attention. So maybe start listening or feeling into it. And that might give you some sort of a shift. Okay, I've got a few people here. So the next person on the list, Stephanie Sutton. Hi, Stephanie. I don't know you either at the moment. So I'm going to pull a card for Stephanie. So please comment if you get a card and just to give a little bit. Hi, everyone. It's so good to be here. Hi, Michelle. How are you? Yes. I see how I go. I've just come on into an impromptu live reading, and I'm going to shuffle these cards. So let's go for Stephanie. Thanks, Di. Wonderful. I'm glad it makes sense. Like I said, it's very hard, just cold out here, getting the information and giving it to you while you're sitting there without seeing any interaction. So it's lovely to get the feedback that Spirit is always correct. It's just me putting it out there and getting it sorted. Don't forget to like and follow my page, Denise Wilkinson, Psychic Medium. And if you want to join my private group, same name, private group, you're welcome to join. There's 500-600 people in there as well. All right. Stephanie, what does Stephanie need to know? All right. Okay, what does Stephanie need to know? Stephanie, for you, the first thing that they're saying to me is don't jump into the fire. So if you've got something going on at the moment, they don't want you to do the wrong thing and go and jump in the fire, but you are supposed to take a leap of faith. Let me get my other cards. It's easier to use a deck than I'm used to. I'm more in tune with my psychic tarot cards here. Yes, they want you to take that leap of faith, but at the same time, don't jump into the fire. So it's a little bit cryptic. So it's, yes, be strong and be proud of who you are. Take that step forward. You know, we all want to take steps into the unknown, don't we? But take that step forward into the unknown, but just make sure that it's not the one that you're going to jump into the fire. So I feel as for you, there's maybe 2 or 3 ways to go, or someone is going to give you a way to go and you're not going to want to go that way. That might be the one where you're going to jump in the fire. So they're asking you to take a leap of faith and try something new, or step out of your comfort zone, but just be mindful where you put your foot, where you're going to step into. So it's just having a little bit of a wit about you. So they do want you to take that step forward into the unknown, but there must be a couple of choices in that for you, just to be mindful of which direction you're going to take. And I have no idea what I'm talking about, but I hope that makes sense. So we'll pull a card for you too, Stephanie. Okay, Spirit, what's a confirmation card? This one. All right, so you've got movement, choices, and decisions. So yes, there is a few choices, as you can see. With which door are you going to go through? So maybe taking that leap of faith, just take the one that resonates with you more. Take the one that your heart's singing about. You're going to have a few choices, but there's just the one that makes sense to you, or the one that your heart is singing out to you. Now, they're saying it doesn't mean it's the be-all and end-all, but it might be the right one for now. So it's a step in the right direction, and it will get you to where you need to go. So maybe the one that's the fire is going to get you faster, but it may, it's not the right one. Maybe it's the slow and the simple one. The fire one might get you there quicker, but it's going to burn. It might backfire on you. So they're saying, yes, still take that leap of faith, but it's going to be small steps. You don't need to get to the end bump first up. And I hope that makes sense, because that's definitely going to... All right, I hope that helps, Stephanie, and gives you a bit of a clue what's going on with you. So that is your card. And I will come back. I'm just having a look in the comments, because we've got a few people here and the comments are piling up. But I've got that. Okay, I've got lovely Joe in Boston, USA. Oh, that one's popped out, Joe. Foundation and achievements. I feel like you've found your niche, or your tribal family is what I'm being told. I feel you have a very strong connection with the people where you live, not just the people where you are, but I tingle with that. It's almost like you are home. It's a very, very comforting place for you where you are. There's nothing drawing you back here at the moment. I feel that you're going to be there for quite a while in Boston, but there's also travel. I feel that you've got travel, or you'd like to travel, but you really are very, very happy with you are. And that's your foundation and achievement. And I feel that for you, if you hadn't have made that move, that maybe you would have got very sick in yourself, maybe more like maybe depressed, or just didn't know where to go, or you might have lost your job, or you just had no direction. But now you have complete freedom, complete, and then you're honest where you are. Sorry, I don't know why the dogs are barking. There's nothing there that's wrong, what you have done in your life, moving over there, because we've got the positive movement forward. And for you, you're a lone sailor on your own ship, but it's to the light. So whatever decision you're making, it's in the right direction, because as you can see, you're sailing calm waters. Beautiful. But also we've had the shadow card come out, which is the dark and the light side of you. And everybody talks about the shadow, but I don't find it as a negative thing. It's a lot of things that, we've been brought up, we've been told things, we've held on to those things from a youngster right through to our adulthood. Now these fears and things that will pop up every time you go to do something, and I think you've done a lot of work on yourself. You've really, really done a lot of work on yourself. But there's certain times or certain moments, perhaps when you are on your own, where maybe some of those dark moments come up, or those things that make you sad, things that don't resonate with you anymore. It's still going to niggle at you, but you are more aware of it and you understand where it's all coming from. And that's how you can do that positive movement forward, because you work through much faster any of this stuff. It doesn't hang around you anymore, and you let it go. Whoosh, as we say in NLP. Whoosh, it's gone. So acknowledge it, say hi and bye. It's gone. So I hope that helps, Joe. Jody. Just a little bit for you there. Just a positive spin, just to let you know that you are in the right place. You are where you are meant to be. I don't see you changing anything very soon in the near future at all. So I hope that makes sense, my dear. Okay, we're going down a few people here. I might lose some of the comments, so if you want to comment again, that's fine. I'm going to go to Michelle. Okay, hi Michelle. I'm talking about you yesterday. Michelle's one of my students, and she missed we did vision boards yesterday for the year. It was a lot of fun, very meditative. So I'm going to pull a card from Michelle, and let's see what Spirit's got for her. Michelle, the first thing that they say to me that is everything is going to be okay, to stop worrying, and you have this beautiful spiritual union card. Okay, so you will fight to the end for your family, and I feel for you, the past doesn't make up for the future, but at the same time you are looking forward to the future. So the spiritual union card is the one that I always got out when Jack and I got together. Whenever we pulled cards, this little baby would pop out all the time. It was a confirmation that we were on the right track. Now, a spiritual union doesn't need to mean that it's it could be a family member, it could be someone that you're very, very in tune with, almost telepathic. You're so familiar with them that they can even say the next words that you're about to say. But they're just saying to me to follow your heart, not to give up on your family. Everything is how it's meant to be. And that's very important, this card for you. It's a 2. It's the 2 of you. So if you're communicating at the moment, keep communicating, talking about your feelings, talking about what you want, because this is going to be the key to your success. Because it's now time that you speak about how you feel, because nobody knows how you feel unless you tell them. And it's giving it with love, giving it with love. And the other card that just flew out is the base chakra, and we all know that's the one that keeps us grounded, rooted. It's our energy, our sexual energy, our thoughts and our beliefs and our fears. They're all rooted in our root chakra. So maybe there's a little bit there of releasing, a little bit of anger, but once some emotions, we can work through that. It's clear sailing all ahead for you. So it's stop holding on to what's happened and just clean the slate and just move forward. That's what I'm being told. So I'm going to pull another card for you. Whoa! Oops. Damn. You're not getting all those. I'll be here all day. But I'm the worst shuffler sometimes. Confirmation cards. Jeez. So the one that flew out was being discontent and bored. So even though there's a bit there that you've got to, what I said, speak up about for yourself. Don't turn your back. Speak up how you feel. Everything is right around you. Now, you're going to be waiting, the waiting game, that flew out as well. Stop waiting for others or to hear how others feel, because it's how you feel. So you're going to be waiting and waiting and waiting. So once you realize that you're not going to get what you want from other people, when you change what you want, they'll follow along. And the last card that flew out was the new beginnings. So if you have that realization that nothing is wrong, everything is right, just let go of what's happened or what the energy is behind you and just clean the slate and move forward. Speak up how you feel. Don't expect the others to understand everything that you say, but as long as you clear your heart and energy and how you feel, you've really opened the door for something else. And don't expect the others to give you what you need to hear. They may not be capable of that. Not yet, maybe later. And that's where you're going to start that new beginning. And the new beginning, it doesn't necessarily mean you're on your own and you're doing all these things. It just means that you've created a space for the new energy to come in. And it's important that you understand it's the new energy. It's the new energy that you're going to allow to come in for you. Because you're going to be a lot happier, a lot stronger, you're not going to be like people pleasing as much. You're just going to please yourself, which in turn is going to please other people, because they are going to see that you're happy and you're doing something that you love, and you will be exuding that love. And what happens when you exude love? Love comes back to you. I hope that helps, Michelle. All right, thank you. So I'm going to give a message to the next person, because we do have a couple of people still here. And if you want to comment, again, if you want a card, maybe mention where you're from. Let me know if you're in Melbourne or somewhere in overseas. Okay, what's going on here? Scott, I'm going to give you a reading. You said you've been away from home for 2 days and that you have got news from your brother that 2 of your rabbits have died. I'm sorry to hear that. Do you know what caused them to pass? Look, Scott, I can have a little listen. I feel maybe something to do with the heat. That's the first thing that I've got. So perhaps maybe having a look at that. Maybe the heat and a bit of dehydration. Just see if that resonates. And it is very hard when you're not at home, I know. So I'm going to pull a card for you, Scott. Ooh. And I've got the beautiful fertility card here. And I feel, Scott, you know, you've got a lot of energy, a lot of empathy for people. You've got a lot of love to give. And, you know, Spirit's got your back. Beautiful green heart-centered area. Golden light around you. So please don't ever feel that you are a failure in anything, because you give a lot to people, and people, yes, they might expect a lot from you, but you don't have to necessarily give it all to them. You have a lot of love to give. You have a big heart, but just, you know, don't let people take advantage of you. You know, you've got to just put a little bit of barrier up around yourself. You don't have to fix everyone. You don't have to heal anyone. You don't have to find ways of solving problems. Sometimes by solving our own problems and looking after ourselves, helps other people, just with your energy. So it's important that you also speak up for yourself. So Spirit is telling me, and there we go, the crown chakra, which goes with that other card. So you're getting a lot of energy around you at the moment. You know, Spirit has got your back. Just start listening to the signs, you know, the numbers of like 111, 222, 44, or, you know, your songs playing. You've got to really listen to what's going on around you with them trying to get in touch with you. I feel you have a grandfather in the spirit world, and he's just popping on to say hi. I feel he's on Dad's side. And, you know, he's just saying, you know, looking after Mum. So if that resonates with you, drop a line in the comment. That's a short message for you, Scott, so take care. Oh, hi, Kelly, you're in Florida. That's amazing. Thank you. All right, while you're in Florida, I will come to you. Don't forget to like my page, Denise Wilkinson, Psychic Medium. You can join my private group. You can watch my podcast on YouTube under the same name. Very insightful mediumship discussions with my friend Claire Chancellor and my friend Nadia Gledel. 2 separate accounts. Claire is an NLP trainer, going to be a master trainer, Be Your Purpose Coaching, and Nadia Gledhill is a quantum healing hypnosis therapist. She will take you on a past life regression. So if you're interested, you can look them up on Instagram or comment here and I'll send you the links. Okay, Kelly, I've got a message for you. Let's see what Kelly needs to know. Oh, Kelly, do you have a particular question? Spirit's just said to me, do you have a question? Pop it in the comment. Yes, you're welcome. Just type in your question. Please don't, you know, with my boyfriend come back thing, I can't control what someone else does. But if you do have a question or something that you would like an answer to, pop it in and I will do that for you. Whoa. No question. Oh, card there. All right, what does she need to know? Okay. All right, we've got the accelerated motion for you, Kelly. And I feel that you're on a bit of a solo journey, or you feel alone at times, but you're looking at the stars, look at the spirit world, connect in with feel like you need to connect in with the stars and the moon. I don't know if you're into astrology or do your chart or something about the stars for you. So the message is that look towards where you want to go. Pull another card. You're not stuck. They're saying you're not stuck. Just listen to... No, it's not listen. Feel. I want you to feel into your moods, the stars and the moon. Nighttime is important to you for some reason. So even though you feel alone or you feel like you're on a spiritual journey of your own or something solo, you may have a lot of people around you, but you feel alone. You have this longing to be home. A lot of us workers do that. So the other card for you is the temptation card. So temptation. So what I tune into that is, yes, just follow your own path. Stick to yourself. Don't be tempted by what other people tell you. They may lead you down the wrong path or the garden path. But I think you need to trust your own intuition in this case, and not to let go of where you truly want to go, because we've got the trapped in fear. And that doesn't necessarily mean there's something wrong, but anytime something comes up for you that projects you forward, whether it's a job or, you know, anything that you want to do, and something, that little thing that goes in there, the light bulb goes, no, you can't do that. You can't do that, Kelly. Don't believe it. You've got everything going for you. Just come back into your body, tune into those emotions, the star. Look at the stars even at night. We often do that here. My partner will look at the stars and just read them and feel them. You've got everything. Yes, you do have a lot going on, so don't allow the fear to take over and those old habits and things like that. Just focus where you're going, because just stick to the light, stick to the stars, stick to the moon. Focus in that. And if you, as long as you come from the heart, everything will be fine. And if you do overthink, yes, all those other thoughts and feelings will get you all muddled up, but this is going to bring you back into alignment with yourself. It's okay to feel calm. It's okay to have nothing in your mind, because that's where you want to be. It's a great space, and that's how spirit can get in touch with you. So meditation might be a thing for you to look into. It doesn't necessarily have to be guided meditations. You can just listen to music. I listen to the beat of the om music, or Native American drumming. They're my two favorites. They really just get me back, and I can just lie down and just take the beats. Any heart hurts music too. I think it's 538 or something like that. So I hope that helps, but it's going to calm me down. All right, thank you, Kelly. It's good to thank you for joining in, and yeah, please like and follow. Okay, I'm going to do. Hi, Sally. How are you? I'm going to do Amelia from England. You're welcome, Kelly. I hope it resonates, and just stick with things. Just stick with how you feel and understand that you have some beautiful spiritual gifts in there. Very calm. Okay, Amelia. Whereabouts in England are you from, Amelia? I'm from Scotland, and my dad was born in... we're from Ashington, Morpeth area in Northumberland. And my daughter's family, father was from Stoke-on-Trent. So we have a lot of contacts and family over there. And I have a cousin coming to Australia next week to meet me for the first time from... Sorry. Newcastle. Oh! Ashington. You know Ashington then. I've been there. my family, some of my family live in Ashington, and all my history is from that little area. Wonderful. Okay, let's go for Amelia. I've got tingles with that Amelia. Oh God, she's the worst shuffler in the world. Sorry, people. Back down. It's very hot here in Melbourne. Still 37 degrees at 7 o'clock at night. Daylight saving Australia time. Okay, Amelia, what does Amelia need to know? I feel for you. Oh, that fell out and I pulled it out again. The waiting game. I feel for you, Amelia. They're saying to me something about music or the piano, or music's important to you. Do you understand something about music around you, or you need to listen to music, or you have the gift of music? That's what I'm feeling. You're very in tune with yourself. We've also got the waiting game for you, so that you need to get some structure around yourself. I don't know if you've got a small business or you have a business, but I feel they're saying to me you need to get some structure. Maybe lift the lid of your business or what's going on around you with your job, like let some more energy in, some new energy. Think outside that box. I feel you've been waiting for something to happen, but you really need to plant the seeds. You need to do the work for that to come in, if that makes sense. So it's not that it's not going to happen, but you need to be a little bit proactive to get that to happen. And I don't know if you can see on the card that there's tree roots at the bottom, which is causing the rest of it to grow. So in order for whatever it is that you want to do, you're going to have to put in a little bit of groundwork, or a bit of, get some passion or inspiration, and whether that comes from music, or you play music, or you see music, or there's something about music, and that's really going to lift your energy and empower you. But I do keep hearing small business, so unless it's your business or there's someone around you or something around you that is a small business, it's got something to do with that. Whether it's connected with hair or hairdressing. Whoa, get that one. Come back, come back. And you've also got the card to come out, which is movement, choices and decisions. So you do need to listen to music, yes. Maybe just get onto YouTube and listen, or Spotify, and listen to some of those very calming relaxation music. I have that on a lot, whether it's Native American music, or, you know, there's lots of relaxation music out there. It doesn't need to be heavy stuff. Just, it's really gonna, music is vibration, so it's gonna lift your spirits. But that movement, choices and decisions, so there's something in that for you. You need to get something up and running, and it's going to bring in that material and spiritual prosperity. So you can stand, once you've planted the seed, you put in a bit of groundwork, that creates the movement, and then you can stand back and watch it grow. You have got everything that you need, just believe in yourself. So I hope that helps. So thank you for coming in from Newcastle, and say hi to everyone for me. Okay, where are we? I am going to, thank you. I'm going to go to, so I've done a few of you. I'm going to go to, if I've missed you, please comment, because some of the comments are just coming along and I can't backtrack on them. So, a few more minutes left. 44, favourite number. See, I see 44 all the time. Me and my partner see 44. That's just a twin flame, spiritual twin soul number. So if you follow my page, you will see some of my posts and join my private group. Any free love readings, sometimes I go in there quite often, what I'm doing. All right, Sally, how are you? All right, what does Sally need to know? For you, I just shuffled, you saw me. Movements, choices, and hey Jam, movement, choices, and decisions. So I feel like you've had 5 doors, well, there's 5 doors there. I feel like you've had a window of opportunity and you've taken it and you're running with it. There's no backtracking, because everything is how it's meant to be. So one door opens and another one closes. Okay, just Just ignore some of these spammers on there because I'm not going to tolerate them. I will take them off as soon as I can. So please do not reply to them. I've put my comments on here to stop that. So just be careful with what you answer. And if there's anyone private messages, please ignore them. They're not affiliated with me. Okay? So as I go back to my reading, I will sort that out later. So please do not respond to these people. These are people popping on my page. Okay, so yes, one door opens. Oh, they both flew out. One door opens and another one closes, yes, but there is no wrong door. And you have an awareness now. For some reason, I feel like you've gone through a spiritual shift. Maybe your gifts are coming up faster or heightening. Hey, yeah, hi Gemma. Yeah, 37 or 36 now. It's dropped a degree. I feel that maybe something has shifted in you and you've got this bigger awareness. And maybe you're feeling a bit overwhelmed at the moment with a few things, but it's just keeping some structure around you, a structure in place. Because your spiritual gifts are coming at a faster rate than they did before. I hope that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, we've got a few minutes left. I'll get to you guys. What else does Sally need to know? They're also saying to me, don't beat yourself up. You haven't made any wrong decisions, or you should be proud of who you are. You're more than capable of controlling your own life. Something about money isn't everything. Just trust your intuition and listen to your own gut, because everything is right. Everything is how it's meant to be for you. But I feel they're saying that in order for a change, there needed to be a shift. So I hope that makes sense to you. So I'm rushing through a few to get to the last couple of people. So I hope that makes sense, Sal. Hi, Rita. Hi, Carl. How are you all? Lovely to see you here. So I'm not sure if I'm missing comments, and I do apologise, but I can do the last couple of people. Yes, but I've just popping. I'm sure everyone's comments are there, but I may have missed a couple. And I don't know why Melissa's name is coming up under this person, because I don't see Melissa's comment here. So I apologise, Melissa, if you are, but please ignore this person that is commenting to you. All right? I will sort that out later. All right, Gemma. Hello, Gem. Comment and card for Gemma. All right. Keep in tune. No, you're welcome, Sal. Keep in tune with yourself. So if there's your spiritual union card too. And the other card that's flowing out is the new beginnings. So yes, you are where you are meant to be with who you're meant to be with. And I know that you probably, thanks Mel, probably know that already, but I think it's important to be reminded of that. There's some new beginnings coming forward for you. And I do feel your spiritual gifts are heightened as well. I feel it runs in the family, as the family are all here. But there's something in the air within the family, perhaps. But then I'm going to pull. Well, I've got to listen. I can't do cards and pull and shuffle. I'm going to listen. What does Gemma need to know, Spirit? Okay. Tackle each task one at a time. Don't get overwhelmed with the big picture, because we've got the world. You're standing on the world there. So there is a new beginnings, or there's new avenues opening up, but don't get overwhelmed by asking for the whole picture. They're saying stop. They want you to ask one bit at a time, which will get you, it's the process. So maybe if you're asking for something big, maybe just peel it back a little bit and ask for the next step. Does that make sense? So that will get you to where you want to go. So maybe you might be asking too big a scope to get something. So maybe peel it back a little bit smaller so they can get that to you, which in then is going to get you to the next step, the next step, and the next step. Does that make sense? So the new beginning is there, but maybe just come back down a little bit so it's a little bit more manageable for them to bring in for you. All right. So no, they're saying no job, no task is too small, but you've asked for a big job. So maybe just bring it back down a little bit so they can work it for you. All right. I'll leave that there with you because you can sort that out. Hi Gab, how are you? Isn't it interesting that I've got people from all over the world on this live, which is great. And I see Carmel there. Hi Carmel. I'm going to throw a card for Carmel, and I'll hopefully get to Rita and Mel, Melissa, and that's hopefully it, and maybe Gab. So I think we're cut off there. Anyone comments after that, I'm going to run out of energy. I've already been at church today doing a service, and I did about, I don't know, 8 reading something. All right. Carmel. So I've had two fall out for you, Carmel, and I didn't see them as they fell out. You're welcome, babe. Yes. Jack's busy outside at the moment. My partner changing oil on the Subaru, and someone's coming to look at it tomorrow. So just giving it a bit of a tidy up, Gav. So if there's a delay, that's why. So we've got the sacrifice card for you, and then the wisdom. So bit of a two-way thing, isn't it? Let's go with the sacrifice. Okay. So she's sitting on some murky waters there. Everything is going well. Hi, Leonie. Hey. Okay, let's tune into this. There's been a bit of trouble or a bit of being around you lately, or there's been something going on. And perhaps maybe you've done something out of anger, or you've done it out of fear. And what they're saying with the card is that, hey, you've got the knowledge and you've got the wisdom, you've got the know-how. What happened? Hey, what happened? Just come back into yourself, come back to you, who you are, that spiritual person, that spiritual being, that being of love. Use that. That is your tool, that is your evidence. There's no need to revert to old habits to get what you want. There's a new way, there's a new path for you. Hey Jibs, how you going? Good to see you on my page for a change. Hey, gorgeous. So I hope that makes sense. I'm going to get a confirmation card for you from that. They're saying be the light, show the way, show the way. That's very important. Don't lose track, don't lose track. Keep up the good work. Keep up the good work. You never do anything out of fear. Good to hear, because that wouldn't be the right thing, would it? And then we've got the power. So yeah, absolutely. The feline feminine energy and the masculine energy, it's about the delivery is what I'm getting. You have everything you need. You have the knowledge and the wisdom. You have everything you need. So it's maybe tapping into that beautiful feline energy that you've got. I think that's all I've got to say on that. What is anything else? Have you been thinking about something about YouTube? I don't know if you've been thinking about going on YouTube or you've been watching YouTube, but they just mentioned YouTube to me. And the card that flew out for you, Carmel, was intuition. So as I said before, the knowledge and the wisdom, you have the power, use that. You have the ability. It's the intuition, your internal radar. Very important for you to know. I'll leave that with you. Okay, a couple more quick ones. I'm going to do Leonie because she's asked a couple of times, and let's see, a couple more minutes left. Getting hungry here, Leonie. Leonie, the first thing that the Spirit's saying to me is you have a bridge to cross, but it's only a small bridge. You don't need to really... You're welcome, Carl. Thank you. Good to see you on here. Leonie, you don't need to... The bridge isn't as... It's not as big or it's not as long as you think it is. It's only a small bridge. So trust your instincts, because you are... Everything is going your way. You're on the right track. I'm hearing social media. Keep posting on social media, or start doing tutorials or something like that, like teaching people. This is, yes, and I've been super busy. I have a couple of people, but this is going to be perfect for you, Leonie. So it's getting out there a bit more, not necessarily physically, but inspirationally is what they're saying. You can teach people about what you do. That's what I'm saying. Do some tutorials or mini workshops, or I'd even have you come and do a crystal workshop in my class just to get practice, if that's something that you wanted to do. Come and visit and do a talk. It's something like that. It's thinking outside that box for yourself now. You've got the product, now sell it. So it's a way of getting that out to people. There's a lot of people out there doing what you do, and they're not really giving people anything with it. You've got to go and find out what a crystal is and what it means. So you can tap into that and share that knowledge and that wisdom that you've got about the crystals, and invite people in. Show them what they are. What do they do? How do they feel? That's what people are looking for. Anyone can buy a crystal. People want to know about it. They want to feel part of it. So if you can tap into that, it doesn't have to be a long post. It could be a little mini video that you've made talking about one crystal and what it does. And that will bring in people. So I've got a couple more to do, and that's it. Hi, Anne-Marie. Hi, and I know you're Sue's sister. We went to primary school together. Amazing. Natalie, yes, so you need guidance. Anything, you've got a lot going on right now since you moved, and you went to Queensland, didn't you? Okay. Yes, getting dry now, getting tired. A lot of energy coming out here. All right. Natalie. Stand your ground is the card that flew out for you. So if that resonates, I think that's what you got. Pretty simple. It's very basic. Stand your ground. Stand in your power. Do not let people walk all over you. I'm saying this very firmly, so there must be something in that for you. What you put out is what you receive back. And it's important to send it back with love, because you will receive love back. There are a lot of people out there around you, or there's haters, or there's something going on, but you need to stand up for yourself. It is not worth your energy to get involved or be controlled by others. I hope that was very powerful. I hope that makes sense. So just give me a message, Spirit, to confirm that and give her something to help with that situation. And we have the balance card, okay? So just find that balance. We're standing our ground and finding the balance. It's important to stay grounded. Don't go that way, don't go that way, because your emotions will be over here, here, here. Come back to you. Take a few deep breaths. Feeling overwhelmed? A couple of deep breaths. Center it back to yourself. And then refocus and think about what is going on. I hope that helps, Natalie. All right. I had Rita from memory, and then I'm going to do Anne-Marie, and unfortunately, and Melissa. There's three. They're going to be quick because I'm running out of steam. Woof, woof. I've been going for a while. Okay. Anne-Marie, I've got the emotional loss card for you. I feel bit of heartache around you, or there's been something going on that hasn't maybe healed within you, or there's something lost, or something to do around mum or something, or dad. There's just something there. maybe you've given too much, or you give too much to other people's emotions, and you're not, there's a lot of feelings I'm feeling for you at the moment. A lot of, yeah, just go within and let it come out, let it come out. It may even be from a while back, a past hurt from a relationship, but I feel that it has a lot to do with how you're feeling, or you may not even recognize it at the moment, but it's there. And also there's a lot of green energy around that, and with this emotion. So whatever it is, it's going to be very transformative once you allow it to come up out of the surface. It's got to come up out of the surface. And I don't know if you've been listening to others in the past, or they've been talking about something which keeps rehashing something, or you're uncertain about a situation. It just comes back to your heart or how you're feeling. There's a lot of emotion. So they're not telling you what it is, but you know, please comment if you know what it is. So I'm going to, obviously, I'm just tapping into your energy here, and they're just giving me something about that. So, you know, they're also saying there is light at the end of the tunnel. Don't give up. Have faith. Oh, geez. See that shuffle? It's pretty good, isn't it? No one's flying anywhere. All right. They're going to say cut the cards. All right, I'm going to cut the cards. All right. Look, how many times has this come out this afternoon or this evening? Movement, choices, and decisions. So maybe there's a bit of an emotional loss, or something that you have to release in order for that transformation, that new beginning to happen, or that new vibration of how you're going to feel. Because once you've made that a lot of past issues, great. Once you've made this shift within yourself, you can choose where you want to go, but it's going to be a positive way forward for you. It's a little bit cryptic because we're online here and can't do all personal stuff, but it's kind of, they're just giving me a gist of what's going. So I hope that makes sense. So it's possible that there is something there that it can be fixed, it can be moved. But I think that's a simple answer for you. It doesn't have to stay. Well done. Okay, Rita, what is Rita? Are you still there, Rita? Do you want to pop a quick comment? Because if you're not, I'm going to run to the last person, because I feel like I've got everyone, and I know I might not be able to get the last couple, and I'm sorry. If you're still there, Rita, pop a comment. Are you there, Gyps? Would you like a reading? Because you're always busy yourself, so it'd be nice to get a reading for a change. So if Gypsy's there, or Rita, they're the last two I'm going to have to do. I can't see all the comments, but Melissa, yes, Melissa. So if Rita and Gypsy are there, they're the last two, and I'm just doing Melissa. Melissa, if you're still here, you can look back on the replay. Hi, okay, good. All right, Melissa. Okay. What does Melissa need to know? Okay. I just heard you're going to be traveling, and then I got moving on, but I don't feel they're the same thing. It's moving forward. I think you can feel the energy around you. You understand that there's been a shift. I think we discussed that the other day. But I feel for you, there's such a change, or there's going to be a shift, that you're going to be a little bit bored with your current situation until you find a way to alleviate that shift. So maybe it's picking up another hobby, or maybe it's moving your business a little bit more out there, getting out there, traveling with it, pushing it more forward, and really giving it a go, like really giving it that go. What else does Melissa need to know? Just the energy around you. Yep, I see you, Rita. You're next. There really is a lot of energy around you, and I feel that a grandmother and a grandfather on mum's side, or grandmother on mum's side in spirit, is really pushing you along, or there's a big connection there. It was like when she was here, or someone was here, or they were here, it was like they had it was just a big impact when they are gone. Like there's something missing, and I feel you feel that energy, and you know it's there. So it's like just trying to give you a gift of something. It's just this golden light she wants to give you. Okay, and then you're going to be successful, triumphant. Yes. So I have full tingles here at the moment. So, oh yes, I know something about a mother or a grandmother. Yes, passing. Yeah, her energy is very strong. I'm tingling all over. So she's getting her message across right now. You are going to be very successful, my dear, and she's going to do everything in her power. But whoa, full bloody tingles. I haven't had that for the whole hour and a half I've been on. I'll just leave it at that because she's just sending a lot of love to you, and I'm just feeling it. It's just so strong. She loves and misses you, and everything is okay. You know, it's exactly what she expected it to be. Nothing here, nothing to fear. She's good. Oh, I feel like I'm talking in another language. It's good. All right, I will leave that with you. Thank you, your grandmother. Wonderful, wonderful. All right, last one, because Gypsy has disappeared, so I am going to call in a reading for Rita. Well, Rita, I'm hearing someone, oh, Italian Nonna, yes, there you go. Someone's saying, hi, Spunky. So I feel like someone, there's a guy here, or someone's saying, hi, Spunky, hi, good looking. I've missed you. I'm here, I'm still here, I'm around you. Don't ever doubt that, don't doubt that. I'm here. I've even done the buttons up on my shirt, like he's talking about his shirt and he's doing the buttons up. So maybe he always had his buttons undone, but or wanting to show it the hair on his chest, he's showing his hair. So I don't know if you can relate to that, but there's definitely a gentleman here. I think he was a bit of a daggy kind of guy, and a bit of a scruff. So I don't know if you can place this gentleman, but yeah, he's older, maybe smoked and drank, I don't know, but he looks a little bit weathered, maybe like the beach, maybe a bit scruffy looking hair. So I hope you can place this guy, but he's just here, he's around you, he's inspiring you, and I feel like maybe fishing, or he's gone fishing is what he's saying to me. Maybe that's a description of him passing, but I've got tingles with him as well. So I think you can place this gentleman, but he might not be coming in exactly the way you remember him, but that's the way he wants you to remember him, is happy-go-lucky, cheery, easygoing, doesn't stress. There's something about him that's wanting to give that to you. Don't stress, chill, calm, like the blue water at the sea. So I hope that helps, Rita. Might be a bit cryptic, or it might come to you a bit later who it is. And he's also saying, don't skip. No, this is for Rita, Melissa. I finished yours. You can go back on the rewind and get it. This is for Rita. You can go back and rewatch what I've put. I'm not even sure what time it is on the computer thing. At the 1:08 mark, just before that, Rita's message starts. What else did you say? Yeah, it just, there's something about you, you can, don't skip, jump, he's saying. So have fun, skip, just jump, take that leap, just have fun. So I'm going to leave him with you and that message, Rita. And I want to thank everybody, and Gypsy disappeared, so that is fine. I think I've covered everyone, and that will be my almost last message, because I'm going to just say hi to Robin. I haven't seen Robin for a while. Robin, I'm just going to do a quick card. I'm not going to, because I've been on for over an hour and you've popped on late. I just want to make sure, I think I've covered everyone, and you're the only one. So your quick message is, be strong, be brave, be inspired. The worst, everything happens, no worst happens is what they're saying. Everything is meant to be. And you've got that beautiful transformation card. I don't know if you've moved or there's been a shift in your energy as well, but Spirit's saying there's been a shift. Yeah, I will rest up. Definitely, Melissa, definitely. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, you've had a bit of a shift, but, you know, there's still something that holds you back, is what they're saying. And, you know, I don't know if you're reading books or there's a book that you need to read, or there's something in a book. There's a passage that you're going to come across and you're going to see it and it's going to inspire you. You're going to go, aha, that moment in where it's just a piece of the puzzle at the thing at the minute that's not hitting the right spot or the nerve, but you're going to find it or you're going to get it very soon. So you're going to see it. It's going to pop up somewhere and that's going to really inspire you, or it's going to give you the answer that you need. I'll leave that with you, Robin. That's a quick one. I thank you all for being here. Thank you, the family, the visitors, the people from all over the world. It's been amazing. I did an impromptu. I thought I'd come on. I don't know where I found the energy. And I'm here and I've done it and I've completed it. And I hope you all loved your messages. And stay tuned for the next one. And I love you all. And thank you for your compliments. Take care.